Shout out to Integrity Martial Arts. What's going on, guys? Pegasus from the Wise Fire Alliance. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I told you a long time ago we do Chill Sundays, where we just talk about random stuff on Sundays, just to, you know, get a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! Although I wish we had more Yu-Gi-Oh! In our lives right now. But I definitely wanted to say shout out to everybody that's been playing in these free rolls. Shout out to everybody that's been watching these live duels. I appreciate that. It's really, really awesome. But I wanted to talk about in this video some really important things that are going on right now. So yeah, I think I'll start at something that's really been getting under my skin, and I actually got banned on Facebook now because of it. But there's these like pedophile ring things where there's just stuff going on with like pedophilia where they're trying to like normalize it, and it makes me sick to my stomach because I've been a social worker for a very long time, kind of stepped away from that field. But any of us that just love kids, have kids, it's just some sick stuff going on in the world right now. I mean, we're going through enough with the virus and all this other stuff with politics and race and stuff like that, but I can handle all that stuff. You know, the thing with the kids, man, nah, I can't really handle that. So that's been a rough thing that I wanted to address. Is we have to reject at all costs. We have to try to take control of things, man. You know, as good people, we got to say, okay, enough is enough, and really get mad. That's kind of what happened with this race thing, although I feel like it's not so much a race thing, it's a class thing. That's what happened with the race thing. Enough people were like, okay, enough racism, blah blah blah. But this thing with the kids, this is time to also say enough. You know what's going on in Hollywood with all that stuff. You know that it's about to come out, and the Epstein stuff and whatever. I'll just leave that alone. But yeah, I've been praying on it. I'm not an overly religious person, but I've been praying on that one, man, because I've been praying this whole year just because it's been wild, you know. But yeah, I think it's been wild for everybody. The second thing I wanted to talk about was frequency, and how we as human beings have frequency with each other. I think that when we talk about frequency, we think about our ability to connect with another person, or have a conversation with another person, or interact with another person. And I've been listening to a lot of intelligent, like philosopher level people, you know, Jordan Peterson, David Icke, multiple people, and they've been talking about deeply about frequency. And I was like, what in the world are they talking about? If you kind of, you know, if you're not a science guy, it kind of threw me off. But then it made a whole lot of sense. Where, have you ever met someone like directly? This has been the analogy to help me understand. Have you ever met somebody directly, and within like 5 seconds, in general, you didn't like them, like completely? That's an example of like frequency that I feel like exists with people. You call it when maybe it's just like how our minds interact with each other, but I call it like a frequency thing. Have you ever met somebody that maybe it's a girl, you know, a lady, you know, maybe it's the opposite sex that you're attracted to, maybe it's the same sex you're attracted to, whatever floats your boat, but maybe there's like a frequency instantly with somebody, even if it's like your best friend, you were best friends with that person immediately. I've been studying on that, and it's like, maybe it's just happenstance, maybe it's luck, who really knows. But the frequency thing is what I've found out has been repeating itself. So I just wanted to share that. I try to really study deep stuff in my free time when I'm not at work, you know, running my family business or doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff on the page or stuff on my sports page. But yeah, so last but not least, I wanted to talk about focus, and I wanted to talk about visualizing. You have to focus and visualize what you guys want in your life. You know, I'm a little bit older now. I just had my birthday, so now I'm 33 years old, but I still like to help people, and so I have a lot of gifts that are manifesting themselves now. I feel like from like 25 to like, you know, like 45, you're like in the real prime of your life, and that's the time to really get things done. And so I've been noticing and pushing myself to really further some of my goals and really chase after them. Like the Wise Guys was that, you know, joining together with this other team. Sorry, I thought that was a wasp. but joining together with this other team, so many other things where I was just like, man, you know, martial arts endeavors, business endeavors that I've done, where, you know, clothing line endeavors that I've done, you know, my grandma's family business, how she came into controlling a family business. You know, she built it from the ground up. She built an antique store that's now the #1 in the Midwest, which is really, really powerful. And she passed earlier this year and she left it to me. But that's the example of like manifesting something. So, not to talk too much, guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I try to always talk about chill things and give somebody some kind of energy to think about and let it spin around. If it sticks with you, it sticks with you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you keep tuning in to all these videos that I'm doing. They're all really, really cool. I like to feature a lot of my city and a lot of just normal Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. We got some pack openings coming. We got more deck profiles from the free roll a few days ago, and so much other stuff, man. Stay tuned, guys. YG, baby. Say hi, Noodle. Say YG, Noodle. Say YG, Noodle. Say YG, Noodle. YG, baby. YG, baby. He's trying to bite my hand. I'm out. I'm out.